signs, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for July 2021 for all the earth signs. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. All your comments are much appreciated. Thank you so much for all the love. Okay, so this is for earth signs. We're gonna start with Capricorn. All right, so what is going on for the Capricorn? Capricorn, for the month of July 2021. What's going on for Capricorn? Make sure my sound's on. Yeah. Because I don't want to do that again. All right, Capricorn, what's going on for you? Take the next step now. I feel like maybe you've been planning something. And it's time. The time has come. All right. Take the next step now. Interesting. So you're ready to move on. It's like you're gaining momentum. It's like you're on your way somewhere and you're like, all right, I knew this was coming and here I go, right? Anything else for Capricorn? Support. Know that you're supported. Know that you have a safe place to land if things get too rough, right? Or make sure to call in support when you need it and take the support you need to take care of yourself. You know, if that's downtime, whatever you need, don't be afraid to take it, right? Or to call it in. Let's see if we can get some more information. What are some important emotions for the month of July 2021 for Capricorn? Important emotions for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Oh! I bring in my guides, Spirit, ancestors, or the highest vibration only, please, to assist me with this reading for Capricorn, to provide them the utmost clarity for their highest benefit only, please. Thank you so much. All right, Capricorn, we've got envy again. I think you guys got this last month. I don't know what's going on with that, but maybe there's still a lesson to be learned here. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So maybe it's kind of like looking at other people and thinking they got it easier than you know, and then success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So just reminding yourself to come back to the heart space. Somebody might be envious of your success, right? And not really know the true aspect of everything you've been going through and all the stuff you had to drudge through and learn about yourself and grow through to be where you are, okay? So if you are, depending on which group you resonate with, if you're the envious side or if you're the successful side, just make sure that you're checking in with that heart space, because there's really nothing, you can't go wrong if you're coming from a heart space. You really can't. All right, let's get you some angel guidance. What are some themes for the month of July 2021 for Capricorn? Creativity and intention. This feels like playing with manifestation, right? Getting to really put your mark on something and having fun with your intentions. Being more open to differences, being more open to change. I don't know, it sounds interesting. It sounds like you're going to be supported though. So if you do have any projects that you're starting, put your own spin on it. You have full reign right now. So make sure that it's a representation of you and not what you compare yourself to be compared to others. You know, just come from a heart space. All right, let's see if we can get some more information for Capricorn. What's going on here for the month of July? You're being very ambiguous, Spirit. Very sneaky, sneaky. All right, Capricorn. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Boss energy. Knowing how to spend your money, being responsible financially. You know, putting away for a special rainy day. You know, paying attention to what you value and how you value things. It's also Taurus energy. And the Fool. Taking the leap of faith. A new beginning. Calmer waters, right? it could feel like a whole reset, like a restart in this boss energy. Like you're finally given the power to take control over something and to make it yours. I'm loving this sunshine in the background. I like it. All right, let's see. A decision has been made or will be made in the month of July. And I think it has to do with this new beginning. Where is this going? Be careful to be connected with your emotions at this time. I don't know if you're dealing with a water sign. Somebody could be insensitive to emotions or just not dealing with emotions properly. And it seems like it's just whatever is emotionally not working out, you're releasing the burden. You're saying goodbye. You're too much, or this is too much, or I'm not really feeling this, so I'm moving on. And then we have some Five of Cups energy here. So there could be some loss here, some disappointment is what I'm getting. Clyde. Enough. But you're too busy to really handle this right now. Or maybe you're covering up this disappointment and loss with being busy. Finding your Ten of Pentacles. You're really close to accomplishing this wish fulfillment and getting to this goal. You know, this Two of Pentacles is looking directly at this. You want the whole shebang, right? And you will get it. You might just have to cut off communication with certain draining energies this month. If you do have people reaching out to you all the time for help, and you just want to focus on yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to say it, right? That's the important aspect of this, is setting the intention and delivering that intention with a creative mindset. So it doesn't have to be the same way you've always done it. Maybe try it a different way. It's something that seems to be that you've been thinking about for a while now, and you're looking for more supportive energies, right? So things that help you grow and help you maintain focus on the big goals you're trying to create here, and releasing any unwanted emotional burdens, things that just kind of drain you all the time. Where is this going for July? What do they have to expect for July? So there's some dishonest communication regarding emotions here. So somebody might or they just have no offer emotionally. What is this Page of Cups in reverse for July? One more. Then we have the Six of Cups, and yeah. So again, finding the balances, right? Not making necessarily a big deal about it, not being all high-horsed about it, but just realizing that you have nothing more to offer this person, and then saying, I'm moving on to more fruitful reciprocal relationships, right? And what's the outcome? What's the outcome? Yeah. So maybe ending some long-term opportunities here, some long-term friendships, saying no. Maybe it kind of ends a long-term partnership that you've had, and you're focusing more on yourself, becoming the Empress, being the Empress, right? Anything that does not serve me, I am dropping the coin. I'm letting it go. It's going. We're done. We're done here. But it's going to make you feel like you're standing in your power, right? So do whatever you need to do. Drop the dead weight. All right? All right, let's see if we can get you some information with the Intuit Oracle. Interesting, Capricorn. So it looks like this month is going to be about letting go of things that don't serve you as far as relationships, not pouring into cups that don't pour into yours, managing your responsibilities and finances for this new beginning that you're trying to create, and following it all the way through to the end, right? The rainbow wanted to jump out. Divine intervention. This is your awakening. It's not your awakening. It looks like you've already been awoken. This It's going to feel sad for a little bit that you have to do this and cut off communication, but it does seem like that's the best thing to do. Go with your gut, go with your intuition, but once you make that intention, be creative about that delivery and follow all the way through. And I guess the main point here is what is not giving back to you? What is breadcrumbing you into insanity, right? Fierce, unpredictable. This could be your energy for the month of July. Power struggles, assertive, renegade. I'm getting determined though. The Wolverine is the badass. Like, they are relentless, if you will, and they go after what they need. They go after their goals. And at this point, you're not taking any more bullshit, right? It's too many. For Capricorn, please. For all the Capricorns watching this video, what is going on? So we've got Libra. You can have Libra in your chart. It's also the Justice card. So again, you know, being fierce about the justice and what you deserve and what you need, and following through on that in regards to protecting your 10 of Pentacles, right? We also have Aquarius here, the Star card. Whatever's healthy for you, and paying attention and being consistent every single day of the week. In order to make sure that your cup is taken care of first and that you are taken care of first. We have Waterfall, and then we have Snake. So it's an overflowing abundance card, but it's deception. There's deception attached to this, and let's see if we can get any more information on that. So yeah, just be careful about any counterproductive energy or things that you're doing, because it's just going to hold you back even more. We have the Child card, which could be a beginning, but there's also unconditional love, right? The Celtic knot. Creativity again, spontaneous, carefree. Yeah, so it's like being carefree and spontaneous with regards to what you need, and feeling that abundance flow in, but not to forget to come from that space of love. We can still love and be loved, but we don't have to be in somebody's life. And it says, no, let it be. Winter waning crescent. So detach, hibernate, contemplation, Yuletide. So it's kind of like, take your space when you need it, and know that the people who truly get it will understand, and they'll let it happen. This also might be the end of something here. Where's this Snake card? Heart. Yeah, heart and clouds. So you might have a huge heart here, and it could be messing with your thoughts, clouding your judgment, thinking you're doing the right thing, but really you're just creating more doubt in your mind, and you're not following your true north. Yeah, it could be within communication. I'm seeing that there probably is going to be an argument this month. Might be a misunderstanding. Yeah. Moon card. Fantasy, illusion, intuition, subconscious. So that's really hard too if you're an empath. So you can be getting all these different signs, these intuitive hits, but really it's like you have to stick to the 3D sometimes in order to move forward and look out for yourself. Element of water. Artistic, emotional, things are fluid. So just going with the emotions here, letting yourself feel them, but keeping your heart light on. So it's like a hibernation mode. You might need to hibernate before you come out with it. Yeah. There's going to be a moment where it feels like you're losing stuff, but really it's like it's for the best, right? But it says take the next step now. Whatever you've been putting off, this is your confirmation to move forward. Drop any things that aren't serving you or making you feel like the Empress, right? So drop these things that aren't making you feel like the Empress. Anything that's imbalanced or making you feel like it's not really noticed or recognized, not getting the recognition you deserve, not getting acknowledged for the work that you're putting in, for the things that you're doing for people. Okay? You are very busy right now. You don't have time for any wishy-washy emotions. You don't have time for dishonest emotional communication. You're busy, and you're creating your 10 of Cups. So you might have to be a little cutthroat with it and be like, look, I don't really want to talk to you anymore. I can't talk to you anymore about this. Or we can't have this conversation now, I'm busy. Or, I just feel like there's going to be some blocked communication. It's going to be hard, but you're letting go of a burden anyway. So it's like, which hard do you want? Because you're running out of emotions. Or it's making you lose your emotional insight, your emotional clarity. But a decision will be made in the month of July, right? You're going to be taking up this boss ownership energy. That's actually your card too, King of Pentacles. Going on a new journey and making your decisions and sticking to them. I like it. I like it. All right, let's pull you an a-hole card. A Rebel deck card. I got buddies over here. My Clyde. All right, for Capricorn, I feel like that keeps going out of focus. Am I just like losing my mind? Yeah, and don't let any envious energies, I almost said enemies, envious energies get to you, because you know what? It's like, have they done the work? Do they see the work that you put in every single day? Probably not. And if you can't find yourself envying other people's situations, how can you make yours to where you focus more on yourself instead of what other people have? It says, get the F out of your head. Get into your heart, it misses you. So you could have a very busy month where it's time to connect with your heart space a little bit more. Capricorns can be very goal-oriented, to where they just see that end goal in mind. They forget to pay attention to what's actually happening in the moment, or they could be so stuck on this, not stuck, but preoccupied with the way that they wanted things done, that they don't think of other options. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. Make sure you're eating. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. All right? Spirit's looking out and says, you know what? Don't work so much that you forget to eat. Okay? It's important. It's going to affect your mood if you don't take care of your body. And it says, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some time alone, and you know why. Boom. Right there. Go into hibernation mode when you need it. Plan your alone time. If you're going to be busy, plan it out and follow through. Don't let anybody impede on what you need. Another rhyme. What in the world? Works for me. All right. Let's do the Quantum Oracle for Capricorn, and then I'll read it from the book. For Capricorn, what do they need to know for the month of July, please? What's some guidance or advice, Spirit, for the month of July for Capricorn? Ooh, did you see that? It was like family in reverse. Okay. So family could be a focus too. It could be unsupportive family members, or getting on the same page as family members, having those hard conversations, or not letting somebody's cutting words affect you, because I know family can be a little bit comfortable, saying the things that hurt. So we have people in reverse, family too. Subcategory is children. I'm going to hold it upright. It did come out in reverse though. Receiving this card reversed could reveal some problems in a relationship with one or more of the children in your life. It may just be a temporary block in communication, or it could be more painful severing of the relationship. Let yourself vent your feelings in your journal or with the support of friends and family, but don't give up hope. Pray for the authentic happiness of everyone involved, and ask the angels to bring peace to the hearts and minds of all. So some personal problems may also be coming to the children in your life. There could be relationship issues or financial concerns for older children, or behavioral or other issues for the youngsters. Do what you can to help, but don't lose yourself in the process. Your loving care and attention can only help them if you maintain your balance. Finally, if you've been trying to get pregnant or have a family, this card reverse could portend a delay in your plans. Let go of your striving and desperation, and create a joyous attitude in your own heart and daily life. The child that needs your attention now is you. The affirmation is more and more, I am bringing an attitude of playfulness to my life. I love and nurture the child within. So it might be time, if you do have any children in your life, it might be time to reconnect with them or kind of notice if they are going through any struggles at this time. Maybe they're going through a major development milestone. Yeah. And maybe connecting with them more as a child instead of the adult, right? If they're littles. Making them feel noticed, and loved. I don't know. I'm not a mom, but that's just what Spirit said, so. Okay. Cool. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much. Hopefully that resonated. If not, come to see me next month. Maybe the next one will. Also check your sun, moon, and rising signs, as you have a whole chart of you. It's not just the sun sign. Okay? Okay. Alrighty. Who's next? Virgo. Virgo. Okay. All right. I bring in my guides, ancestors, guardians, spirit of the highest vibration to assist me with this reading for Virgo for the month of July 2021, to provide them the utmost clarity for their highest benefit only, please. Thank you. Getting like dog hair or hair in my mouth. Spirit is here. All right. Okay. For Virgo, what's going on for Virgo for the month of July 2021? All the Virgos watching this video, please, for their utmost and highest clarity. Something about rhyming this month. Maybe I'll go write some poetry in my journal. Welcome the new. You got new plans. You might be going places, meeting people, doing things. Just trying new things, hobbies. Finances, new job. New career, new knowledge. Nice, Virgo. And what are some important emotions that might come up for the month of July 2021 for Virgos in this video? Sun, Moon, Rising, and our Venus Virgos. Ooh. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Are you holding grudges, Virgo? Probably not. I feel like we all just went through a major release period, especially with the Mercury retrograde energies and all the retrograde energies, where we kind of learned to let go of things that don't serve us, or hopefully we did. And the last step I find, depending on how that relationship is with yourself or with the other person, is to let go of the resentful feelings. Because holding on to that still holds on to that energy and can bring it to you again. It also shows that, there's more inside of you that needs to be looked at to understand why it affects you so much. Why you need to carry it with you. Instead of understanding that that's the other person and there are things that you can't control. Right? Imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So imagine the good ways things can happen. Hold people in a higher standard of light, coming from that heart space, not going down into the deep dark. You know what I mean? What could they possibly be thinking? What could they be doing? You know, but forgive yourself. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some understanding and change that mindset. Okay? You could be in a better place to forgive at this time. A lot of good things could actually be coming towards you in the month of July to make it an easier or more gentle environment so that you can work with these energies, right? We've got power. Flip it down. So we got power. Expansiveness. And synthesis. Ooh. Synthesizing your beliefs, taking a lot of information, going through a lot of memories in a small period. Hey. Clyde, no. Sit down. Sorry. Realizing that you have the power, because after going through all these emotions, going through all these memories and instances, it can kind of become it's easier to not integrate, it's easier to synthesize all the information and all the conclusions that you get and kind of look back on and cross-analyze to other situations that kind of resemble that one. Or if you're having trouble with a relationship, you want to look at all your relationships, look how you act, how they act, taking all this information, expanding your mind to the possibility that there was something you didn't see before, so that you can cut that cord, close that door, let it go, and move on, and forgive it, and completely forgive it, and let go of that in your life. So that way you're not carrying this energy with you into the next thing. That's something that I've kind of learned as well. There are certain things that I still carry with me. I'm not sure why. I'm still journaling about it, still trying to figure it out. But it's something I think a lot of us go through. And we don't really realize it until either someone points it out or we are in the position to see it. Okay. So, in the recent past, we do have a decision that was being made. Something about moving. What is this Two of Pentacles in the recent past that's contributing to there? Okay, so decision. Judgment. So we have Judgment and the Two of Pentacles here. Right? So kind of like weighing your options here. Weighing where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You want to heed the call, but it's like you might be questioning it a lot, or it's just overwhelming at this time, but it seems like you're handling it pretty well. I think you're going to go with wherever you feel most motivated and where you feel like you'll do well at. I'm getting out of the country travel or travel across the sea. Dang, look at that. Could be going back to school. Motivated for higher learning, motivated for traditional commitments. Making a decision here. It's a big month for you, or you just went through all this energy, so this could actually be where you're going. Where you're coming from. So you made a decision. You're heavily motivated to take it to the end. You're committed to this. It's not just passion, but it's commitment. Okay, and where is this going in July for Virgo? Woo. Queen of Cups. Examining your emotions. Revealing what's inside. Right? You might have to say goodbye to some things. There might be some feelings uncovered through everything, and you could have been kind of deceiving yourself, or somebody could have been deceiving you, and it kind of brings it to light. So it brings it to light on what you really feel. Why is this so blurry? I don't understand. Alright, well, blurry it is. Blurry it is. So it's kind of like things you didn't want to see before. It's like walking into a trap, right? With your emotions. Setting yourself up for heartbreak. Just be honest with how you feel. And take other people's words. How do I say that? Believe it when people tell you how they feel. Believe it when people tell you that they don't feel a certain way. It's important. And it'll make happiness more real, right? because it's taking you away from the true happiness that you're able to create here. It's taking you away from the illumination of the truth of who you are and what you want to do. It's something that you need to understand within yourself so that you can understand it and recognize in other people and give it the respect and the respect that it's deserved. If you are kind of concerned with how if you're always questioning how people feel, then you're not having the right communication. Like, you need to have those communications, or else you're just going to be deceiving yourself and looking at your emotions and wondering, stirring the pot. You know what I mean? All right. Anything else? For the month of July. So you're going to have some emotional, so you're going to look at the give and take energies of what brings you happiness, why are you happy, the conversations that you have, the investments that you're giving to, maybe paying attention to finances, and who's there when you need them. Yeah. So there is something that you're not seeing. There's something that you don't want to see, because this is a self-imposed boundary or self-imposed restriction, but somebody's going to come in and be like, hey, look, I'll help you out if you'll let me, you know? So take any assistance that's offered to you and take it as a learning lesson. Don't put it in your emotional cup and be like, this is how I'm going to feel for like a week, you know? So there could be a fight here. So it could be, with the Seven of Wands, you may feel the need to defend yourself and to stand up for yourself, but if you recognize that someone's coming from a place of love and a heart space to really kind of identify a truth here and to help you analyze these emotions and get through something, you're going to realize your own triggers are to defend yourself, are to fight, right? That's fight or flight, right? So we do that to protect ourselves, even in our communications. So there might be a clashing here because there's something that's uncovered that somebody doesn't want to see. Again, this doesn't have to actually be, what do you call it? Your energy. This could be somebody in your energy. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Scarab Beetle here. It's like a gift, right? It's like clarity, but it's like long-term stability and understanding and value. So it's like a whole new path here. Yeah, it could be moving. You could be moving. Could be getting pregnant. Married and pregnant, huh? With the Four of Wands and the 3. So the Empress energy. Wow, look at that. Somebody could be offering a major commitment this month, right? And it makes you feel really good about yourself. Or maybe you're offering this commitment to yourself, saying, you know, I value myself. I'm going to go get myself a nice place. I'm going to do this. I'm going to save my money for that. And I'm going to do whatever serves me. And I'm going to be nurturing about it. I'm going to nurture myself because I'm ready to go on this new journey. I'm taking the next steps. And I'm going to support myself. And I'm going to find the support I need to do that. Any advice? Yeah, so let go of anything that you've been stubbornly holding on to, or else the universe is going to come in and do it for you. Over and over again until you get it. Yeah, something that keeps you up at night, something that scares you. It might be scary. It could be shadow work that you're going through. Make sure that you paid attention during this season to take care of any shadow patterns, some shadow work that you might need to do so that you can go into this new cycle with a breath of fresh air. And seeing all the opportunities and all the things that are available to you this time. Let's go to the Intuit Oracle. Oh, wait. We didn't do angel messages. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. They're just covered by the tarot. Okay. We get some information for Virgo for the month of July 2021. Because major spaciness today. Uranus. I think Uranus is actually doing something this month. I think it's in retrograde also, or it's coming out of retrograde. I don't know. But it's the Fool energy. So going on a whole new cycle, going on a whole new opportunity, going into it with a free mind, no luggage. Like, work with your baggage, go through your backpack, whatever you're carrying with you. Each article that you have in there, go through it and examine it, at least so you know what's in your backpack. You know, it's not something that'll also be taken care of at one time. But it looks like this is a happy surprise, an opportunity that comes through that makes you happy. It could be a reconciliation. Somebody could be coming back. Let's see. What is this bouquet? What is a surprise? Capricorn. So King of Earth, the Devil. somebody that you probably had a really passionate relationship with, or it could literally be a Capricorn that you had a falling out with. The timing says within a year, so maybe a year ago is when you guys stopped talking. It could also be something with regards to work, because that's a major resource energy. Oh, we have the star. Maybe something that you've been wishing for, or you just wanted peace. And it looks like there's an agreement, a pact, or a cycle, maybe a really good friend or an old flame coming back here to say, hey, look, you know, I can't stop thinking about you. Like, I miss you. Can we just hang out? Can we just do stuff? You know? So this is your decision to make. And you're just trying to be clear-headed, level-headed, fair and just about it. Heart-centered. It's like the key for this last 2 months. Self-esteem, right? It makes you kind of feel good because it's like, well, they're hitting all the right notes. They're telling me all the right things. But do you trust it? Is this a real fresh start? With the spring new moon here, we have new beginnings. You could just be saying, hey, look, that's awesome, thank you, but I'm gonna head towards the new. I've got all this new stuff coming in. I might even be moving. You know, I'm gonna go do all this stuff. Like, I don't have time, but thank you, you know? Like, maybe I'll hang out with you when I see you again. Squirrel. So energetic, secretive, and frugal. So you definitely might not have the money to actually go do things with this person, or you're just working on saving your money. So it's kind of like, either I'm saving or I'm prepared. I don't know. That could be a miscommunication with that, or they could take it as like rejection. I don't know. Challenge the status quo. An opportunity. Opportunity keeps coming up for you. So there's an opportunity coming in the month of July, Virgo. So the eagle can see things really clearly. They have like the best vision, I think, out of like all the birds or something. I don't know. And it's able to attack its prey with precision and speed. So it's kind of like you're really focused on a goal here for the month of July. And you're trying to take it to the very end here. You made a decision. You're heeding the call. You're serious about this. I like it. It's a whole new cycle. Release any anxieties. Let go of any fears that keep coming back to haunt you. Find out what they are. Find out what it's keeping you from transforming. Why isn't it able to be transmuted? What is going on here? Go to a therapist if you need to. Because you have a whole new cycle. Think of it as a 10-year lifespan. Would you be willing to spend today, would you be willing to spend the next 10 years the way you are today? What do you need to change? What do you want to change? And that's a great way to start with this Wheel of Fortune coming in, because it's a whole new cycle. Karmic cycle. But I do see definitely some good plans when it comes to a home environment and feeling like I'm getting like freedom, like you're the queen of the house. I don't know, I have a home birth just popped in my head. So maybe you're going to go through a home birth. That's just cool. So be careful. There might be some challenges. It might just be overwhelming, a lot going on. So you have to stand up for the way you want it done. Be specific about the things that you need, right? And, you know, choose your battles as well. Pick wisely. Choose your battles wisely. So if you do know that you have a long laundry list of things that you want, pick like 5 things for the top and start with those. There's also something that you're not seeing, so make sure that you take off the blindfold every once in a while and see the painful things, the truths, and just say, okay, I'll deal with you later, one sword at a time, right? Awesome. Okay, let's get you some advice. Okay, advice. Let's do this. So we're doing Angels and Ancestors Oracle Guidance cards for you. I need a drink of water. All right. Clyde, what's up? Can we get some advice for Virgo, please, Spirit? Spirit. Can we get some advice, please? Clyde. He sees things. Clyde, it's okay. Stop. He literally carries around a quartz crystal with him wherever he goes, which is kind of fun. It's hilarious. Like he just goes to it. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Right? Ooh, I like it. The Trader always reminds me of that book, The Alchemist. And he's on like a journey. And I was like, that is so nuts. Again, opening things right to where they belong. Okay. Look how he's had his hand over his heart too. It's like the heart in me recognizes the heart in you. You can feel it when people come from a heart space. And other people can feel it when you're not coming from a heart space too. So it's important. Make connections and exchange information, talents, or support. Networking. So the Trader brings lessons and energy of exchange. When he appears, he could represent an opportunity to exchange talents, whatever that may be, in order to expand or be about the exchange of energies that come from the universe. Or both. For example, if you are a creative person or consider yourself a creative, then you share your talents. Or when you share your talents, you're giving them, and when you do so, the universe will give you more in order for you to share more. It's all a beautiful cycle. The Trader also reminds you to be open and honest and act with integrity in your exchanges, because doing something to get something will only lead to challenges. The universe operates under the law of cause and effect and is always looking to return to a natural state of balance. So if you're lacking in the feelings of abundance at this time, you are being invited to share your time, your gifts, and your understanding with others. If you're frustrated because something isn't unfolding in your life, instead of asking yourself what you can get, ask yourself what you can give. The exchange of energy doesn't necessarily mean financial energy. It could also be about supporting in order to feel supported. If you've been holding back with your offerings, now's the time to change that. Allow yourself to be open, honest, and vulnerable. This can prepare you to open up to the even greater opportunities in the coming days, weeks, and months. So it's time to be open, honest, vulnerable. Make sure that you remember everything is an exchange here. Everything. So forgive yourself if you feel like you've been lacking in the giving department, and pulling on the getting department. Forgive yourself. You know, we all go through it. We all learn. And then don't let your imagination go crazy and make yourself feel like a horrible person. It's just a start. It's just like sometimes we just need a little kick, a little remember. Because I get like that all the time. It happens. Very nice, Virgo. All right. That was good, Virgo. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed these messages. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check me out next month. I also have some you and them readings coming up this month as well, which I'm going to break down by the sign. And we'll just make them a quickie, like a little 10-minute reading. Thank you so much, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderful July. Whew. All right. So, who's left? So we got Taurus. The Bulls. Taurus. Welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the month of July 2021. And let's see what's going on for all the Tauruses watching this video. Notice there was a lot of views on last month, so I hope this one brings you whatever you're looking for. Whatever you need. So I do bring in my guides, spirit, ancestors, guardians, angels, spirit of the highest vibration only, please to assist me with this reading for Taurus, to provide you and Taurus the utmost clarity for their highest benefit only, please. Wow, my words are not working. All right, Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the month of July 2021? Moving forward or moving spaces, changing your location, maybe moving your body. There could be a lot going on here. Oh. And retirement. You win the lottery? That'd be awesome. Good for you. Giving up, letting go, moving on. Moving on, retiring. Quitting. There could be an ending here. You know, putting away something in order to start a whole new journey. What is this? Actually, I think that's all we're going to do. So we got moving and retirement. Be true to you. Right? What are some important emotions for the month of July 2021 for Taurus, please? July 2021 for Taurus, please. Why didn't I do the Rebel deck for Virgo? Important emotions going on for Taurus. So we got death energy here. Definitely some endings and new beginnings happening. So I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So death energy is stripping away anything that is stagnant, not changing, things that don't serve you, and replacing it with delight, replacing it with things that motivate you, excite you, make you want to explore and enjoy this planet. And friendship. Maybe you could be making some friends or ending some friendships at this time. So I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So maybe you've met somebody very important to you and they're helping you get through this major ending, this transformation, right? Or it's a learning lesson. Because if things don't work out, they're generally lessons, right? Okay, let's give you some angel guidance messages. What are some angel messages for Taurus, please, for the month of July 2021? Freedom. The world is your oyster, and I love how that's like a little beach there. That's appropriate. Haha, the angel's naked. So funny. Letting it go. Being free with your bad self. Enjoying it, right? Peace. Serenity. Enjoying being alone. Finding inner peace. Not needing to battle. Not needing to play in the big game of like competition. You know what I mean? And then we have responsibility. Right? So you have this idea of the way you want your world to look, Taurus, and you have the freedom to handle it however you may. You know, maybe this could be a lot of time management, finding inner peace, dealing with things in your own way, and also making friends that can help you through transitions, help you through hard times, you know, helping you if you're moving. I don't know, Taurus. This is your story. All right, let's see what. Let's do. All right. So let's do the after tarot because it's been calling me this month. I don't know what it is for July. All right, so let's get into the tarot messages for Taurus, please, for July 2021, Spirit. What does Taurus need to know? What from the past are they bringing into their current situation for July 2021 that they're going to be having to use or deal with in July? Jeez. These cards are going crazy. All right. Clear it. Clear it. Okay. What in the past is coming into July? What are they bringing from the past into July that they have to deal with or need to recognize or that's connected to what may arise in July? Ace of Wands in reverse. Finding your passion. Maybe instead of taking action all the time, you're focusing on just being. Yeah. Losing motivation. You know? All right, this is taking a turn, Taurus. What the hell? Maybe you were realizing that you were not really focused. You know, you weren't really feeling it. You weren't feeling creative. You weren't feeling like you could build something. You weren't feeling satisfied. So maybe that's what you're bringing into the month of July, right? You gotta follow your power. You gotta follow what makes you happy. We also have the Eight of Cups here in reverse. So it could be resisting moving on into the unknown, resisting a painful ending, or still examining your emotions so that you can move forward and trying to figure out how you feel before you move forward. What about July? What's going on for July? Why is this affecting July? Justice. Libra energy. So justice, you know, doing what's right for you, figuring out what is right and what is wrong, rebalancing the scales, if you will. Probably just comparing everything that happened in this past situation you know, rebalancing the scales is kind of a big one. Ooh, the world. The world decided to jump out. The world is your oyster, right? You are free to do everything and anything that you please. You have all the tools available. And it looks like you have your sights set on something. You know what you want, and now you're just waiting for the opportunity to do it, the opportunity to take it, right? With this World card. It's almost like a whole new cycle. It's like unfinished business is taken care of. And you're setting your sights on something in the future that you're waiting for either to come in or to start. Damn, Taurus! This is a good cycle. So you're starting a whole new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune, another one. Justice, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune here. So this could be exactly what you needed. Whatever the hell happened here, you know, turning down an opportunity, letting go of a certain passion, and moving forward. It does look like you might watch your ego. Watch your ego with this. Or you might be holding this dear to your heart, this opportunity, this win. You know, you very well could have won the lottery or something. All right. And Temperance. This is divinely guided. So whatever you're going to, it's going to probably fill you up with passion again. It's going to feel right. It's going to feel nurturing. After you've analyzed all these emotions and things that are in the past, you're going to know exactly what you want for the future. And you're going to know exactly what you want for this next step that you're going to take. And you're going to know what's right for you and what you deserve. And you're going to go towards it. This is divinely guided. This is a guide right here. It's also Sag energy, Sagittarius. Fire sign. But it's about patience, compassion, having compassion towards yourself, not beating yourself up over this, right? You're actually taking the higher road, and it looks like you're like, okay, well, what else is out there? You know, it's like you have more faith on what the world can offer you at this time. It's kind of cool. Getting over anxiety, right? Things that keep you up at night. Whatever's you're afraid of, it's like you don't think like you're afraid of it anymore. You could be making a romantic offer or treating yourself to some self-love and self-care. As I see him drinking from his own cup here. So Knight of Cups, coming in hot. You could be getting an offer of romance. You could be offering some romance with a quickness, coming in hot. Just be careful you're not reckless. Because the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Cups, it could be like, is it too quick? This could be on your mind, and you could be restless about it. Or this could be like, is it the right time, you know? What about this Knight of Swords and Knight of Cups for Taurus, please? But it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's a very healing energy. Having hope, right? Working on something every single day, being vulnerable, right? Dipping into the pool of emotions and understanding what vulnerability means. And you kind of might end up talking to someone like really fast at first. And like, no, wait, I just got to get this out. I just got to tell you. Just so that you can get it out. But it does look like it's very honest communication, whatever you're doing here, or whatever's being brought to you. And it's a healing energy. It's cleansing. It's refreshing to actually get a little vulnerable there for you. So you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something has completely stopped. So maybe you're trying to you're taking a break from something in order to heal. But it feels divinely guided. It feels right. It feels like you're doing the right thing. And that's what matters. You're doing the right thing for yourself. What's the advice? We can also go to the Intuit Oracle. Chariots. Move forward. Onward. So the advice of the Chariot always to me is seeing both sides of a situation, seeing the dark, seeing the light, and finding that middle balance in order to maintain a straight and narrow position. To where it's not like you're kind of leaning more to one side, but it's like I at least know everything that's going on in my mind and in my heart, and the good and the bad and the scary and the exciting. You know what it means to you, and like taking the reins and moving forward, right? Not just, you know, and I'm talking like deeper vulnerability things, emotional things. hopes and fears. All right, Taurus, let's see what else we got for you. Enchanted Oracle. Can I get some information on July for Taurus, please? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, please. Taurus watching this video. Whoa. All right. Your cards just want to fly out. Looks like there might be an argument, or there was an argument. Some fighting. Painful, doing it again, snapped over and over, kinky sex. But it looks like there'll be a win here. It's clearing some things, or maybe it kind of helps you develop yourself, or it helps you develop the relationship, or helps you understand things. We got a boss CEO, we got bear energy here. Mama bear, protective, financial, bully, strong. So I'm getting like so there's an argument or there's some change happening here. It's definitely, it's been very established. So it's something that might have been happening over and over time. Could make you very defensive. I don't know, just think, are you the bear? And then we have the compass, true north. So it kind of launches you where you need to go. It helps you understand. So whether the argument is something that is between you and a lover, you and a friend, you and a family member, you and yourself, there's clarity and there's a lesson to be learned within it. And I think that it helps, the more you understand the argument from your own perspective and from the other person's perspective, helps you move forward because you can see both sides, because you can understand if you disagree or agree, right? And that way you know where you're going. You're not just kind of running from an argument. You're not running from a situation or blaming it on somebody. It's more about understanding it from both sides. So divine timing is at play here with the element of spirit. Source energy. It definitely could feel spiritual, like you were meant to learn this lesson, or you were meant to learn this aspect of yourself, of this other person. I don't know. Could be somebody at work that you disagree with, and it's teaching you how to be mature at work. Let me get the raccoon. I love the raccoon. It's just like, dang it, silly raccoon. Sorry. It always reminds me of like third party energy, like a friend that comes in and is like, hey man, by the way, this is what you should do. I don't know. It's just the energy I get from the raccoon. So you got problem solver, curious, asking questions, adaptive, creative, entrepreneur, mischievous, scavenger, resourceful, and clever. So it's like finding clever solutions, right? Focusing more on problem solving and being curious and asking questions, then deriving your own conclusion, and then that's that. So you might actually be more on solving a problem at this point in order to figure it out more. Maybe it feels like it's destined, or it's divine. Again, divine guidance, spirituality, necessity, conviction. You know, it could be very convicted in how you feel about the argument, but it doesn't mean that it's over. You know, it doesn't mean that that's the truth. Often it's the delivery that really gets people. It's the delivery. It's not exactly what you're fighting about. It's the delivery that bothers people. Confidence. So trust your inner knowing, trust yourself, go with your instincts. Freedom again. So you have the freedom, right, to handle this however you may. You have a whole new cycle around the corner. You have the World card, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have some really great stuff coming in July. And I don't know if that has to do with Jupiter finally coming out of retrograde, but this was a huge learning lesson. It's going to make an impact, and I think if you do it right for yourself, just for yourself, not for anybody else, if you do it right for yourself, some really great things are around the corner. Otherwise, you're going to be repeating cycles. So it's like finding those creative solutions to whatever problem arose that you're bringing into July. And then working with that, or starting anew with an understanding of at least what the problem was, right? I don't know. All right, let's get you some Rebel deck cards. All right. Rebel deck. What do you got for Taurus for the month of July? This looks really great, Taurus. But it does look like an argument's on your mind or there's a clashing effect. Somebody might not agree maybe with the direction that you're heading. You know, maybe you're just moving on from it. You're like, instead of worrying about it, I'm just starting over. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. What does Taurus need to know for the month of July for their highest benefit only, please? For Taurus, please. All right. We're just going to do the one that flipped. It says, stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. So, I don't know. Maybe it's time to listen. Maybe that's something to remember in the month of July. Taking the time to listen. Or maybe you're telling somebody else to listen. I don't know. You tell me. Who's the Taka? They broke your heart. Fuck them. So, you could be dealing with some heavy energies. This argument could be between you and a lover. Maybe you saw their true colors. Maybe there's something that they didn't, that it just doesn't seem good. You're not feeling too great about this, for sure. But it's saying stop talking. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry and let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. So definitely take some time to yourself in order to really feel the emotions. Understand how conversations went, not just from your perspective, but understand what other people are saying, or understand the things that you haven't been saying. Right? Listen to yourself. Listen to your heart. Be vulnerable. It's time to be vulnerable, Taurus. It really is. I'm sorry, Taurus. All right, let's see. Let's get you some angels and ancestors guidance. Ooh. The lady popped up. Oh, you got two. So we got Protection Guardian, and Shield Maiden. So make plans and focus. Right? And defend your goals. Defend what you need to do. That matters the most, right? Protection Guardian, drop your shields. It says drop your shields. But you are protected. Maybe you don't have to protect yourself as much. You are protected. Go for what you need and what you want. You are protected. All right, Protection Guardian. Let's read that one. All right. All right. So drop any shields of shame, resistance, and fear that are standing between you and your chances of enjoyment and fun. Know that you don't need to hide who you are or the gifts that you have. You were born to shine. The Protection Guardian is a feminine version of Archangel Michael. She is fierce, protective yet loving, a warrior angel who carries an indestructible shield of power and protection and will come to all who call on her. She will help you drop your fear-based shields and move you into a loving, protective force field that will keep you safe but will allow your gifts to shine. Although she is here to guard you from lower energies, she's completely relaxed, serene, and confident because she trusts that love will always prevail. You may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may be making you feel unsafe. So know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way. Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so that you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think, and your angels and ancestors guides are here to help you realize this now. So whatever happened, your guides are pissed, right? Your ancestors are there. Everybody is like in your living room waiting for you to need them this time. So just know that you're protected. Know that you have a purpose here, and you just need to make your plans and focus on them. And then you need to open yourself up to the vulnerable aspect of how you're feeling. Okay, you are safe to feel those things. You won't die if you cry. Okay? Maybe see a therapist if, it does get like to that point where I don't know, like maybe that's always, I'm not a doctor. Okay? But I send you the utmost and utmost love, and I hope that all of these amazing things come through for you, because it is what you deserve. Okay? You are protected. There's a purpose for you here. There's a reason why you're unique and going through your own things. You can see it, and you know it's coming, a whole new cycle right around the corner. Like you can feel like you're almost at the end of something, or you're at the beginning of something, or there's something here that you just need to let go of. Okay? And you'll reignite that fire so that you can be back on your horse to move forward with passion and creativity. All right? The world is at your feet. The world is out there for you to play with. It's time to be vulnerable. That's why she's naked. Right? And covered in wisdom and intuition. Wrapped around, her guides are wrapped around her. Him, her, whatever. But it's time to make plans and focus. Once you get a level head and understand your emotions a little better, it looks like some tough things are going to come through. Some answers and clarity are going to happen after you might have this death energy roll through, where it's an ending and a new beginning. Depart while always arriving, right? That's what I always say. You are free to make the decisions you choose. And whatever brings you peace, I think that that's where you should be. Right? Okay. I think that's everything, right? We did them all? All right. Thank you so much, Earth Signs Taurus. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it resonated and assisted you in some sort of way, or clarified and gave you some confirmation. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I enjoy and read all of your comments. Thank you so much for supporting Maslow Tarot, and have a good one.